Imagine two people, both 28 years old, both working hard, both earning exactly the same salary, let's say $60,000 a year. 10 years later, one of them has $12,000 in savings, a car loan, and a nagging feeling that money is always one emergency away from disaster. The other has a growing investment portfolio, multiple income streams, and is quietly on track to retire early. Same salary, same starting point, completely different financial lives. So what happened? What did one person understand that the other completely missed? Here's the uncomfortable truth that no one in school ever taught you. Your salary is not your ticket to wealth. It never was. And the sooner you understand why, the sooner everything changes.
Most of us grew up with the same script running in our heads. Study hard, get a good job, work your way up, earn more money. And somehow, eventually, you'll be rich. It sounds logical. It feels responsible. And for most people, it becomes a trap. Here's why. We treat our salary like a finish line, when it's actually just a starting block. We think, if I could just earn a little more, I'd finally get ahead. So we work harder, ask for that raise, maybe switch jobs for a bump in pay. And for a moment, it feels like progress. But then something strange happens. Life expands to fill the income. The new apartment, the nicer car, the better restaurants, the upgraded phone. Before you know it, you're earning $80,000 and somehow still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher level of comfort. Economists have a name for this. They call it lifestyle inflation. Psychologists call it the hedonic treadmill. You run faster, you earn more, and you end up in exactly the same place, just more tired. This is the salary trap, and almost everyone falls into it.
Let's break down what's actually happening under the surface. When you earn a salary, that money lands in your account and immediately starts disappearing. Rent, food, subscriptions, car payments, taxes. By the time you've covered the basics and enjoyed a little life, there's not much left. And whatever is left tends to just sit there, slowly losing value to inflation. Now, here's the key idea. There are two types of money. There's money you work for, and there's money that works for you. Your salary is money you work for. Every dollar in your paycheck required your time, your energy, your presence. If you stop showing up, the money stops coming. It's completely dependent on you. But wealthy people think differently. They're obsessed with building a second category, money that works for them, investments that grow while they sleep, assets that generate income whether they're in the office or on a beach or sitting in their backyard doing nothing. Think of it like this. Imagine you own a vending machine. You fill it up, place it somewhere busy, and every day it quietly collects money for you. You don't stand next to it, you don't press buttons, it just works. That's what an income-producing asset feels like. And your salary? Your salary is you standing behind a counter, personally handing someone a snack, every single day. The moment you walk away, it stops. Wealthy people collect vending machines. Most people just keep standing behind the counter, personally handing someone a snack, hoping someone gives them a bigger tip.
But here's where it gets really interesting, because this isn't just a math problem. It's a psychology problem. There's a fascinating concept called mental accounting. Your brain doesn't treat all money the same way. Money you earn feels like it should be spent. It's active money, reward money. I worked hard, so I deserve this money. But money that comes from investments feels almost like bonus money. You didn't grind for it, so it doesn't trigger the same spending impulse. This is one of the reasons wealthy people stay wealthy. Their relationship with money is different at a psychological level. They've rewired how they think about income and reward. There's also something called present bias. Our brain's tendency to value what we can enjoy right now far more than what we could have in the future. A $1,000 vacation today feels more real and more rewarding than $1,000 sitting in an index fund that'll be worth $4,000 in 15 years. Your brain literally cannot feel the future money. It can only feel the present. And so we spend, and we upgrade, and we tell ourselves we'll start investing when we earn a little more, which, by the way, is exactly what we said last year. The salary keeps going up. The savings never really grow, and the cycle continues.
Here's the deeper idea. The path to wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and what you do with that gap. Warren Buffett didn't become one of the richest people in history because of a big salary. He became wealthy because he understood the power of compounding, and he started early. He bought assets. He reinvested returns. He let time do the heavy lifting. There's a number that quietly determines the financial trajectory of your entire life. It's called your savings rate, the percentage of your income that you actually keep and put to work. Someone earning $40,000 a year with a 30% savings rate will build more lasting wealth than someone earning $100,000 with a 5% savings rate. Not because of luck, not because of talent, because of the math of compounding over time. Here's a simple way to think about it. Every dollar you invest today is like planting a seed. Give it time and the right conditions, and it doesn't just grow. It starts producing seeds of its own. Those seeds grow and produce more seeds. That's compounding. And it's completely indifferent to how hard you worked or how many hours you logged. It only cares about how early you started and how consistently you kept planting. Your salary can plant seeds, but only if you stop eating all of them.
So, what does this actually mean for you? What do you do differently starting today? First, shift your goal. Stop thinking about earning more and start thinking about owning more. Owning stocks, owning index funds, owning something that puts money back in your pocket without requiring more of your time. Every month, your job is to convert a portion of your active income, your salary, into passive income, something that works even when you don't. Second, pay yourself first. This sounds simple, but almost nobody actually does it. Before the rent, before the groceries, before the streaming services, take a set percentage of every paycheck and move it directly into an investment account. Automate it so you never see it, never touch it, never have the chance to spend it. Make saving the default, not the afterthought. Third, watch your lifestyle inflation. Every time your income goes up, there will be enormous social pressure, from ads, from habits, from comparison, to spend more. Resist the upgrade as long as you reasonably can. The person who earns $70,000 and still lives like they earn $55,000 is quietly getting rich. The person who earns $70,000 and immediately starts living like they earn $85,000 is quietly going nowhere. And fourth, think in assets. Before any major purchase, ask yourself one question. Is this something that gains value and generates returns? Or is this something that loses value the moment I buy it? Cars lose value. Clothes lose value. But ownership stakes in businesses, real estate, and index funds, those tend to go the other direction over time.
Here's the thought I want to leave you with. Your salary is a tool, a powerful one, but a tool only works if you use it for the right job. Most people use it to buy comfort in the present. The wealthy use it to buy freedom in the future. The game was never about how much money passes through your hands. It's about how much of it you keep, how wisely you put it to work, and how long you let it compound. You don't need a six-figure salary to start. You need a shift in perspective. Because the real gap between people who build wealth and people who don't isn't income. It's understanding. And now, you have it. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with it?